Hello and welcome back. Today we're gonna talk about Trump. I thank Trump for proving dreams do come true, no matter how stupid or impossible they may seem. Like a lot of people, I assumed there was no way that this orange-faced, comb-over dunce had any chance of winning against Hillary. Now, I didn't really want Hillary or Donald to actually become president. Let's just put that out there right now. I think both were horrible choices. But I didn't think that he stood any chance against Clinton, who had been a first lady, meaning she was exposed to the political world, hence having more experience. You see, it doesn't actually matter how potentially corrupt the Clinton administration actually is. It's the fact that they have political experience. Well, look at us now. And there's all kinds of red herrings and witch hunts for Russian hackers, but all that matters now is that the next time someone tells you you can't, or that it isn't going to happen, you quickly backhand them in the face, followed by swiftly saying, Trump happened. I guess this carries a little bit of irony coming from me, considering I gave up my gaming channel and started all over for the 5 of you that made the transition. But anyway, I thank Trump for exposing stupidity. Thanks to him, I now know how high the actual percentage of stupidity in America really is. As if the things he says aren't dumb enough, the competing side of the country just had to prove how much dumber they are. Bashing cars, breaking windows, burning flags, all of that means absolutely nothing except that you're a whiny piece of trash. Come to think of it, desecrating the country flag used to be illegal, so these people were lucky they were not executed in the streets like they deserve to be. I mean, how much more stupid and childish could your response be? I'm not happy Trump's there either, but the last thing on my mind is, hey, you know what? I'm gonna run out in the streets, damage a bunch of property that belongs to other people, and cost them money even though they could have potentially been voting on the same side. Yes, if you look into it, some of the rioters were actually bashing windows to companies that supported Hillary. I want to thank Trump for exposing racism. Several white people over the years told me it was all in my head. But now that Trump's there, we know Trumpism. We know it's alive and well in alarming numbers, subtle or blatant. The way they just kind of crawled out of the woodwork leading up to the election was kind of scary. As an Asian, it's a little different. It's a little more subtle. People find it hard to look up to or follow or respect Asians. But it can be even more subtle than that. Let me tell you a quick story. I was scheduling an appointment to go to a salon I had never been to before. The girl who answered was very bubbly and very friendly, and as she started taking my info, everything was going smoothly. And then it got to the part where she asked for my name. When she asked for my last name, I said it, and then she asked me to spell it. Upon the completion of spelling, her entire tone of voice changed. Her voice tone went from, okay, so when can we get you in? To, okay, I have you down for 5:30. We'll see you then. And I was like, yeah, okay, that's a minor thing among other minor things I've experienced. But I'm glad to know that I can point to a bunch of white people, even though I personally have nothing against the blue-eyed devil, and know that other people are aware now of what I've known for years. They are like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Except the part where direct sunlight turns them red instead of brown. You know, there's this saying, you get the government you deserve. In a lot of ways, this is currently holding true in an ironic sort of way. You have to consider that your vote actually doesn't matter. But this historic and hysteric election led to candidates that both represent the ugly and predominant side of America. It didn't matter which side you were on. I'm pretty sure I just said "whatch," which is a combination of what and which. In the end, it's what Americans do for each other that makes this country, not some person sitting in that illustrious seat known as the President of the United States. If you want a better country, you need to make it a better country. Well, that's it for today. I do hope you subscribe, because if I've offended you and you're a glutton for punishment, I totally and wholly intend to do it again. I want to thank Trump for... Now I'm sweating. Just saying that makes me sweat. Whew.